Hello, everyone. Welcome to LectoraLive, your inside track into Lectora. Today, we've got with us Stephanie Ivec. She is the event planner for Trivantis, as well as a copywriter, social media. She does it all. She's good. Here we go. Hello and welcome to the show. Today we've got with us Stephanie Ivec. She is, like I said before, the event planner, copywriter, coordinator. She works, I believe, in the marketing group with Trivantis, and heck of a nice person. And she's having a great hair day. So hey, welcome Stephanie Ivec. Here she is. Hi Stephanie, how are you today?
Hi Rick, I am great. Thanks for having me on the show today.
Thanks for coming on. And we're going to show something real quickly. You are right now coordinating the event for the Lectora Users Conference, which is, from everything I've ever heard, one of the best things that Trivantis does. People love the LUC. And as I go to your shot over here, there's the logo for the Lectora Users Conference 16 for 2016, just to your left. And tell us a little bit about the Lectora Users Conference.
The Lectora User Conference is 2 days of absolutely fantastic e-learning sessions. We call it the User Conference because it's all about our users. The presentations are by real Lectora users showing case studies and examples of what they're doing with Lectora. You get to talk to the Lectora developers, and it's really just a fantastic 2 days of networking and learning and getting inspiration for your courses and real life how-tos that you can take back and implement in your work.
And we're looking at pictures from last year's conference, I think.
Yes, those are from last year's conference in Nashville.
So how many people went last year? I heard it was above 500, I think, something like that.
We usually have anywhere between 300 and 500. A lot of times it depends kind of on the location and people's budgets. So it fluctuates a little bit every year, but it's always a great turnout.
Now this year, we have a picture of the travel site. So this is in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
In Florida. Now,
we are so excited.
Such a hard place to go to. It looks absolutely gorgeous out there.
I know it's really going to be a burden. I understand it's going to be a little tough for you guys, us asking you to go all the way to the beach. But I hope that everyone joins us there. Yeah,
it should be actually really pretty. No, we're opposite your coast. Well, you're in Cincinnati, but we're opposite the East Coast. We're in California, so we have the same kind of beaches and stuff. But it's a little warmer in Fort Lauderdale. It looks just absolutely gorgeous out there. And bring your suntan. It does burn. So
yes, definitely be prepared for the sun. The hotel that we're at this year, the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort and Hotel, is right on the beach. So when you're not learning about Lectora, you can be sunning yourself on the beach.
Well, you also have nice events, and there's also group activities. There's some great speakers that are going to be there. In fact, who's our keynote?
Our keynote is Laura Overton. She's the founder and CEO of Towards Maturity. They do benchmarking to help performance improvement for businesses. So they've done a ton of research on training and learning and development and how to engage today's learner, what works, what doesn't. So she'll be sharing some of those secrets in the keynote.
That sounds fun. And hey, I even got some good news from you the other day.
Yes, you did.
I'm going to be presenting.
Do you want to share the surprise?
Yeah, I'm going to be presenting that's my first time presenting at the Lectora Users Conference, so I'm pretty excited. It's actually my first time going there. I've been working with Lectora about a decade. And
Rick,
for whatever reason.
I'm a little disappointed in you.
Oh, me too. But whatever reason, it always hits right where in the middle of a lot of projects. And the timing's been bad, but this time we blocked it out. There are no projects. Nothing will get in
No
the way of
projects.
this. So we will be there. And I'm looking forward. I'm going to be talking about, actually, I'm doing an Inspiration Wednesday next week, which is going to be on the 5 secrets of storytelling and e-learning. So do you want to hear a story? You're going to have to wait till next Wednesday. So we'll tell you stories next Wednesday. But we're going to take that a little further at the Lectora Users Conference, and we're going to talk about storytelling as an integral part of e-learning, as well as immersive training. And we'll give you kind of a sneak peek at immersive learning, or some ideas on immersive learning next Wednesday. But we look forward to doing this live and getting a lot of questions and interactivity with people. It just makes it a lot more fun. So I'm very looking forward, and thank you so much for accepting my proposal, and I'm looking forward to definitely working with you guys on that and presenting it. It's always fun to present. And
we're looking forward to it, and we always get a lot of great feedback on the presenters. We have a good mix of topics this year, so we're really looking forward to it.
I think I might be bringing some equipment too. We may record some interviews on the spot at the show, so that could be a lot of fun. And then we'll create a little montage show afterwards of all the people showing up. I know quite a few people going, so that it'll be just a lot of fun to see them and to get some on the spot interviews. It's always fun. And you've got great presenters. Now, can you talk about any of the other people who are presenting at this point?
We are still finalizing the schedule. We'll be seeing you, and then some other presentations on mobile learning, responsive course design, of course.
Yep.
We also have some on, variables, jQuery, different questions, interactive design. It's going to be a really good mix of sessions.
That's a lot of fun. You know, a lot of people don't realize that Lectora really generates HTML code and HTML5.
Yep.
And part of that is where a lot of the power comes from, because you can integrate your code and other things right into the mix, which makes it extensible in an easy way, fairly. John Blackman is going to be giving,
he is,
I think, a pre-conference. Do we have anything on that one? No, not on that one, we don't. But John Blackman's giving a talk. What is it? Is it on responsive?
It's a new training class that we're offering this year. So every year before the conference, on the day before, we do optional pre-conference training that you can sign up for. So we're going to have Lectora Intermediate training, Lectora Extreme/Games, and a new advanced training class, and that's going to be taught by John Blackman.
Cool.
It's the Extending Lectora with Scripting. It does require a little bit of knowledge ahead of time about server-side databases, scripting, that kind of stuff.
JavaScript kind of thing? Yep.
But it's going to be really great. Our users have been asking for a more advanced class so that they can really take Lectora further and take advantage of that extendability. So we're looking forward to seeing what people think of this.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen John Blackman in person and giving talks, he's amazing.
He's great.
He has boundless energy, passion, and you could just, it's contagious. It really is. He gets out there and he gives it his all. And he is a wealth of information. The man is literally, and I don't want to blow his head out too much out of proportion, but he's actually pretty humble. He's brilliant. He really is, I think, one of the industry leaders when it comes to development, as well as just knowledge. And so take advantage of that. If you're at the show and you have some extra time, do that pre-conference, because John is worth it in every which way. I totally believe in him. And so that should be a lot of fun. And he's a good teacher. That's even better.
He's a great presenter. He's so personable.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really good session.
Yeah, you don't find that too often in engineer types. It's, he's actually very good. He's very personable. And he'll be around the show too, so you'll have a chance to meet him.
Yes. He'll be at the conference the whole time. We always do a little what's new in Lectora, kind of a sneak peek. So he'll probably be presenting at that, and he'll be around, so you can always snag him at lunch and bend his ear about Lectora.
Yeah, it'll be great. Now, what else do we have? We have a video, I think, from also last year. Shall we show that?
I think the video is from 2014.
From 2014.
In Los Angeles.
Okay, here we go.
Hello and welcome to the 2014 Lectora User Conference.
Please welcome our first keynote speaker to Michael Furley.
I'm excited to share my story, my journey, and the work we're doing to try to really light up learning all around the world and to engage students in a whole new way through what we call future-friendly schools.
Now, the one in Fort Lauderdale, we're all going to be dressed in little grass skirts and having a good time. No, I'm just kidding.
Right, and Hawaiian shirts.
Hawaiian shirts.
That's actually the only thing you're allowed to wear at the conference.
That should actually be fun.
Actually, one of my colleagues wanted all the Trivenous people to wear Hawaiian shirts for the conference. I quickly shot that idea down. No, we will not be wearing Hawaiian shirts.
Aww.
Yeah.
They're fun, though. They're fun.
They are fun. Maybe for the networking reception we'll wear Hawaiian shirts, but
isn't there a little known secret that on Fridays you guys have like dress down Hawaiian shirt days? I know they do in
maybe
Boca.
in the Florida office.
I think in Florida they do.
We don't do that in Cincinnati.
I heard about that. Yeah, that's a good way to go. I do that sometimes. I'll just wear a Hawaiian shirt to work, and I think I'm in Maui. Life is good. So.
Well, I think they wear that every day in our Florida office.
I know, it's nice. So. It's nice. And they just moved. They moved to a little bit out of Boca Raton, I think.
They did, yes.
Nicer offices?
Upgraded our office space.
Nice.
They're pretty excited about it. I think they have a little more room to spread out, a little more privacy in between the cubes and stuff, and faster internet.
That's great. Oh, that means the
all
key.
of the Lectora updates will be coming even faster now.
Yeah, it's amazing what a difference fast internet makes, isn't it?
Yes.
So what else do we have? Do we have any other stuff to show?
Just the pricing.
Shall we talk a little bit about pricing for the show for those who want to go or haven't yet signed up?
Sure. The conference registration is $8.95. Sadly, early bird has since expired. The early bird rate flew away, but it's $8.95 now, and that's for 2 days of presentations. It includes the keynote speaker, all the breakout sessions, lunch is provided every day, and we'll also be doing a networking reception Wednesday night so that you have a little bit more time to connect with your peers just in a relaxed social setting. So you're not in the sessions, you're just kind of chatting, connecting, exchanging business cards, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And the day before, as I mentioned earlier, is the optional pre-conference training. Those are $5.95. It's the same price as our regular classroom training, but this time it's in Fort Lauderdale, so it's slightly better than coming to Cincinnati.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, $5.95 to spend a day with John Blackman, it's cheap.
It's actually priceless.
That's cheap. It's priceless. And I kid you not, I don't say it because I know John, we're friends, and I really respect him, and I do think that would be well worth. In fact, one of us may actually go to that. So we're going to take advantage of it too, because it's a good time. You will come out knowing a lot more than when you walked in, and that's always good.
Yes.
So that's really great. So 2 days. The conference is 2 days, or 1.5 days, or 2 days.
It's 2 days. It's Wednesday and Thursday. They're pretty full days. You also will have the option. You can sign up for one-on-one sessions with our developers. And so they're usually 15 to 20 minutes. People sign up for them if they have a specific problem or a question that they're trying to work through on a project usually. And it's just nice to get that, FaceTime with the developer and have them help you work through it.
Yeah, and you guys do have some very good developers, and
Yes, we do.
so that's good. That'll be really good to get out there. It's going to be a great show. I think anybody who goes will really enjoy it and get a lot out of it. Aside from the enjoyment part of it, there's a lot of enjoyment and learning, but they'll get a lot out of it. They'll go back. Their Lectora skills will be better, and that is priceless again. So definitely make it a point. Get out there, and frankly, it's a beautiful place to go to too. So to take advantage of the great locale, which is nice, and I'm not saying Cincinnati's not nice, but this is the beach.
Yeah, Yeah, the beach. And in addition, this year, with your $8.95 registration, we're giving you free access to Lectora Fundamentals on-demand video training.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a new training offering that we're doing. It's the same content as our classroom training, but it's in video training, so you can pause it, you can rewind it, you can be sitting on your couch while you're taking it. And that's actually, we sell it for $400, but you get it free with your conference registration. And that's a great way to kind of brush up on the Lectora basics before you come to the conference so that you can get more out of the show and get a little deeper. You have more familiarity with the tools. You can ask better questions of the presenters. So it's a really good little bonus that we're offering with your registration fee.
And that's a pretty darn good little bonus because that's almost the price of the conference right there. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And it's easy to get to Fort Lauderdale, wherever you're at, whether you're going through a hub or going direct. There's a lot of flights into Fort Lauderdale. And it's only an hour from Miami, too. So if you want to see Miami, you're only one quick short hour away. So not bad.
And we got a really good group rate at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach, which is actually there. It's available for like a week before and after the conference. So if you wanted to turn it into vacation and stay at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach the whole time, you'll still get that Lectora User Conference rate.
Oh, that's a good deal. And I know a lot of people actually go with families, so they'll have a really good time doing that. I know the families head off to the parks and everything else, or the beach. Frankly, the beach is a big attraction.
Shopping, you know, all the Florida touristy stuff. There's nature stuff. There's arts. There's everything there.
And I think you get a pet crocodile if you head back home. I mean, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, you get a pet crocodile with your registration.
That'd be neat.
We're actually supplying them. They'll be waiting in your hotel room. So, you know, if the sheets are a little shredded, don't be concerned. It's just your pet crocodile.
It's just a pet crocodile. They're really sweet. Sometimes they're teething, so you have to watch them. But anyway, well, Stephanie, it's been a real pleasure having you on today. Any final comments you want to make?
Just that we're looking forward to seeing everyone. It's going to be great.
It'll be fun. And you'll get to see Stephanie in person, live.
Yes, you will. I'll be working registration the whole time.
And
You can't get away from me.
And I'll give you a tidbit about her. I have in my blood some Slovenian background, and so does she. We just found out the other day she's Slovenian, so that's kind of cool.
We could be related.
We may be somewhere down the road. There aren't that many Slovenians out there.
Yeah, there really aren't.
I know I have Austrian blood from my great-grandparents. So Austria ran Slovenia for 200 plus years. So you know there's a big mix of, you know, when you're in that area, you're on one mountain. Depending which way you're looking, you're in a different country. It's literally the way it works. But and you've never been there, right?
Not yet.
Yeah,
I hope to someday.
I'd love to go one day too. I haven't been there either, but I've seen the videos, and I've interviewed the ambassador from Slovenia. Oh, it's gorgeous up there. Yeah. So I'd love to go see it. Anyway, Stephanie, a great pleasure having you on today. We look forward to seeing you.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're more than welcome, and we look forward to seeing you at the show.
Yes.
If you are watching
seeing you.
Yep, and if you're watching the recording, please subscribe. Give us your feedback, but more than anything else, we'd love to see you at the Lectora Users Conference. So make it a point to be there. You'll have a good time. Anyway, we will see you next week on LectoraLive. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.